It's Kyle with Great and Gather Barbecue, and today we're going to talk about this. So I just want to show an overview today of this massive beast. This is the Pitts and Spitts Maverick 2000 with the upright and the all stainless. And there's not too many reviews out there, so maybe you're watching this because here's the deal. I bought this without ever even touching a Pitts and Spitts grill. I lived in Michigan when I purchased this, and there was no dealers nearby, and so it was really just kind of a do your research, and the Pitts and Spitts just came out on top for me. There's a bunch of different grills, and I'm not saying one is the best, one is not the best. They all have their different pros and even cons maybe at that point. So today we're going to go over the Pitts and Spitts. Pitts and Spitts is 100%, this was 100% built in Texas, and that's kind of what I wanted. You'll see in my channel, other grills, other smokers, and they're made in China. And so, I'm okay. I mean, they're great grills, but I really think we should have like a mixed bag of things. And so I wanted to support a USA company. Pitts and Spitts have been around since 1983, and so they know what they're doing. And this thing is a tank. It's over 800 pounds. They had to ship it on an 18-wheeler. It was insane. So why I bought an all stainless this is 100% 304 marine grade stainless is because I'm about 20 miles from the ocean now. And so I did some research, and it sounds like salt air can kind of like travel a distance. So I just was real nervous about, if you're gonna spend the money on something, might as well be something that's going to last, which the original non-stainless ones will last, but I didn't want to deal with paint, and I didn't want to deal with even the thought of rust. I'm from Michigan. My truck has rust. Everything has rust. And I just didn't even want to deal with that with a smoker. So that's why I bought once, I cried once, and now I have a grill that I can pass on from generation to generation. I mean, this thing is never going to rust out. So I want to show you guys some of the things I like about it. I'm not sure if there's a ton of things I don't like. I'm still learning. This is only my second week with this grill and smoker. It's pellet. So if maybe you're watching this is 100% pellet. So it's a wood fire still, but it's all computer controlled, and I'll show you guys that. But really, I love this thing so far. It has been so good. It takes a second to warm up because it's such thick steel. You'll see it's got 7 and 10 gauge steel. And so it takes a minute to warm up. But I'm going to talk about the warmer box. I'll talk about the slide out shelves and all those things. So tune in. All right, so we'll start with the PID controller and hopper. So this is the pellet hopper. It holds 30 pounds, enough to definitely do an overnight cook, not have to worry about running out of pellets. It does have a pellet dump on the back, so you can change your flavors of pellets really fast. Here's an up close of the controller. It is rock solid so far. It is very consistent in, I mean, you said it's at 180 right now, and that's where it's at. So it doesn't fluctuate too much. Takes a minute to warm up, being such a big smoker. But what I'm learning also is it retains its heat a lot faster. So when I open the lid, you lose all that heat. It really pulls your heat right back in really fast. So it's got 3 hooks on it to keep your tools, which is convenient. It's got this really cool paper towel holder. I never have had that, and so you never know how convenient that is until you have it. So it's got this really cool roll lid, so that way it's not, hitting anything on the shelf. It just rolls right up. The lid, I think, is about 50 pounds, no lie. It's literally heavier than both of my other 2 grills I have. So it's a 3 grate grill. The bottom one is absolutely huge. It's huge. 36 inches wide is this grill, 24 inches deep. So this grate is just massive. I don't know what else to say. It's so huge. So, but it comes in handy for big cuts of meat. So I've been told the research that 8 or 10 pork butts will fit on this grate alone. So that's the bottom one. It is running right now, so if you hear that, here's the middle, but the shelves just pull right out. Super simple. You can just load your stuff up, and just super simple. then the top one still is big enough to hold, I've heard like 6 pork butts, I believe. So I love how easy it is. They just pull right out. And just some perspective of how thick this metal is. Now that I've taken the grates out, I can pull my glove off just to maybe put my finger up in 1/4 inch almost. It's absolutely crazy thick. So that is the grates. That's how easy they slide in and slide out. Now let's talk about this warming box. Let me shut the lid. So the warming box, it is used for cold smokes. It runs generally about 100 degrees cooler, 80 to 100 is what I've been told, than the main chamber. What I'm gonna basically use it for is warming sides up. I had my 12-inch skillet in there last week. I had some mac and cheese, literally a 12-inch skillet, just put right on there and then just put it back. This one being cooler, I can actually touch. So 3 really big grates that, like I said, I'm gonna use it more for warming sides, but people smoke cheese, they smoke salmon, they smoke fish. There is some spots up there to actually S-hook and hang maybe some snack sticks, some summer sausage. The sky's really the limit for that. And then it's got a really cool valve that you can actually open, damper, I guess you'd call it, close. But yeah, so this was, I'd never seen a all stainless Pitts and Spitts 2000 with a smoke box. So yeah, that's a quick overview. If you guys want more details, or if you wanted to, if you need something, just comment on this and I can give you maybe some more direction and advice maybe for it if you're looking to maybe get one. So see you guys.